Police officers from Point Park's Department of Public Safety will take the plunge to benefit Special Olympics Pennsylvania on December 6th. The event is part of the Pittsburgh Polar Plunge at Heinz Field. Participants take a dip into the Ohio River. Also at the event, the Point Park officers will host the interactive Plunge Town, which includes various activities, warm holding and changing tents, free food, and screens to view the plunge. The officers will take their plunge at 1 p.m. You can donate $50 to take the plunge with the Point Park police officers.
Point Park students may have the opportunity to access more discounts at local businesses. Point Park's United Student Government is attempting to create discount cards. USG Vice President Andrew Ladon says the discount card would apply to about 5 to 10 businesses that the university has made an agreement with. The discount can range from a free drink with a meal to about 10% off your purchase. USG says they want to branch out to places students frequently go, such as Market Square.
Now, Chris, Point Park hosted its first ever annual Veterans Day ceremony. Crowds gathered in Village Park to honor those who have served.
That's right, and we thank them from here at Daybreak. And Daybreak reporter Alexis Adams attended the ceremony and spoke with a few veterans.
With flags raised and hearts full of pride, the university invited students in the downtown community to watch as faculty, staff, and student veterans were recognized for their service.
Thank you so much, brother.
Park's Army ROTC representative Sergeant Conrad Slider was the guest speaker. He began his speech with a memory from 9/11.
People running up and down the stairs and down the hallways, and I opened the door and people were screaming that the towers got hit, the towers got hit.
Refreshments were provided, giving the honorees and attendees a chance to mingle and trade stories. One veteran shared with me how he felt about Veterans Day.
Numerous awards, so it means a lot to me to see what we're getting now compared to what he got back then in terms of treatment with healthcare and all this college and education, and just the nice overall showing of support, for the veterans, because he never got that in Vietnam.
Dean of Students Keith Palos says today's ceremony is just the first of many.
Our plan is this will be an annual event every 11th day of the 11th month of every year to say thank you to our veterans.
It's a really great event there that Alexis attended, and hopefully it'll continue to be a Point Park tradition every year.
Absolutely nothing better than giving thanks to those for some who have made the ultimate sacrifice. And, well, hard to try to relate that to sports, but we saw sports this week. Blaine King has it all at the green screen.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Kelsey. This past weekend, Point Park played host to both the men and women KIAC cross-country championships that was held here at Shenley Park. The women's meet was a 5K, which they ran about 3.1 miles. In the end, Asbury walked away with the KIAC title as they had runners placed in 1st, 5th, 9th, 14th, 16th, 19th, and 26th for a total of 45 points. As for Point Park, they finished in 2nd place with a total of 52 points. They had runners placed in 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 17th, 24th, 28th, and 29th. The Point Park cross-country team was able to send 3 runners to the NAIA National Championships, which is held in Lawrence, Kansas. Freshman Katie Garnache, who finished 2nd with a time of 19 minutes and 24 seconds, Junior Kelsey Wilkins, who finished 3rd, and sophomore Ashley Cherninsky Hagen, who finished 6th, will be representing Point Park. As for the men side of cross country, they ran an 8K, running a little under 5 miles. Rao Grand ran away with the title as they had 6 runners placed in the top 10, finishing with a total of 22 points. Point Park finished 5th with a total of 111 points. Freshman sensation Eric Torres, who placed 2nd, will be the lone wolf representing the men at the NAIA National Championships. The Steelers may have been looking forward to the bye week 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Why would they do this, you ask? Well, it's simple. They will be playing 2 of the worst teams in the NFL, the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. These are 2 games which the Steelers should win, but they didn't happen. That didn't happen against the Jets this weekend. Jets quarterback Michael Vick and that Jets defense were able to win 20-13. The Jets were able to force 4 turnovers on the Steelers, 2 interceptions of quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, and 2 fumbles on wide receiver Antonio Brown. The Jets were also able to score 17 points on their first 3 drives. The Steelers tried to make a late comeback as Roethlisberger found rookie Martavis Bryant downfield for an 80-yard touchdown with less than a minute and 30 seconds left in the game, but the turnovers, penalties, and mistakes were too much to overcome. The Steelers, who are now 6-4, now face off against the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee on Monday Night Football. The MLB awards are being announced. The Cy Young Award winners are Clayton Kershaw and the Los Angeles Dodgers and Corey Kluber of the Cleveland Indians. Baltimore Orioles skipper Buck Showalter and Washington Nationals skipper Matt Williams both won Manager of the Year. Some Pittsburgh Pirates also had some hardware to claim as well. Catcher Russell Martin was the Defensive Player of the Year for all catchers, and beloved outfielder Andrew McCutchen has been awarded a Silver Slugger Award, and he was also a finalist for MVP, but that went to Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers, and in the AL it went to outfielder Mike Trout. Now that's all I have for sports. Let's take it back to Chris and Kelsey at the desk.
A little disappointing there from the Steelers this past Sunday. They kind of fell into that trap game. Hopefully they don't fall into it tonight against the Titans.
That's right. You know, we have to get through these easy games because they definitely have a chance at making the playoffs. Get through these easy games here, go to the bye week, kind of regroup, and get ready for December football. And
speaking of December, it's really felt like that out here. Last year, winter was brutal. It's really keeping in on Pennsylvania residents on their toes.
That's right. They're staying on their toes because these electric bills that have come up, and they were going up so much last year. We'll have that all up next in City News.